Welcome, world, to Rex Arthur TV. This is the Rex Arthur Show where we discuss LGBTQ issues with an LGBTQ approach and an LGBTQ perspective in an LGBTQ plus planet where each and every one of us belongs to one or two letters in the sexual 10 letter sexual alphabet LGBTQIIAAP. And today, this is the news that's on just came in today, and it is that um, Jussie Smollett, that's Jamal in Empire, has made his first public appearance since his homophobic racist attack that took place near his apartment, and we are very happy for him, and we just want to say welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, and so sorry for what happened to Jussie, and it's understandable. It's so weird that Jussie did a very beautiful song called Hurt People, Hurt People. Isn't it weird? I know it's a sad event, but it's weird that he was hurt by hurt people. And the most homophobes and racists are very hurt people. And you know what hurts people? The truth. The truth hurts. That's what the English people say. And the truth that they are gay people hurts people. You know? The truth that black people are human beings hurts people that don't want to believe that black people are human beings. So these people get hurt, and then they go and hurt people because of the hurt they have. That's a philosophical understanding. But of course, when you listen to the song, Jussie's song, it's not necessarily saying those who are hurt by the truth. It's just people who they have issues of hurt. So let's listen to the news and
tonight. Empire actor Jussie Smollet making his first public appearance since reporting to police he was the victim of a brutal hate crime, telling fans he fought back. Here's ABC's Steve Osunsami.
These last 4 days, I would not have been able to get through it without obviously my family, but also the love and support for all y'all.
Actor and singer Jussie Smollett spoke emotionally in his first public appearance since reporting that he was the victim of a violent, racist, and homophobic attack.
In times of trauma or hurt or grief, we still have a responsibility to lead with love, and if we don't, then we just die inside.
The Empire TV star sang at a sold-out concert Saturday night at the Troubadour Club in West Hollywood.
I was bruised, but my ribs were not cracked. They were not broken. I fought the back.
Police say he told them he was beaten up walking back to his Chicago apartment by two hooded men who shouted homophobic and racist slurs before yelling MAGA country. And he says one of them tied a noose around his neck. Authorities are still searching for these two.
So, what Jussie said, he was attacked by two hooded men, and they yelled at him homophobic and racist slurs. Even I think if you read the transcript of what they said, they knew it was Jussie, because they said, you're that, I don't know if they used the word nigger, but they said, you're that guy who acts in Empire, So what it means is these guys knew it was a planned attack. You see, that's why it's a hate crime. And that's why we've been saying, we did the video still on Jussie, that hate crimes constitute very many things. Even murder is part of hate crime, but it's the highest form of hate crime, because someone is killing you because they don't want you to live. So because of that, and most of the times people who don't want you to live don't like you. Yeah, that's what you need to understand. People murder those they don't like. People insult those they don't like. people discriminate against those they don't like. So this is why the hate crime legislation is the newest and most important legislation to come in the legal scene to deal with issues of hate. That's why I said in my other videos and posts on Facebook that I'm beginning to think homophobia is a mental disorder, and transphobia, and even racism. Anything that is hating of a person because of who they are, that is a disorder. Because naturally, why should you be affected by somebody's lifestyle? Sincerely think about it. Why? Why should you be affected by how someone lives? It's not your life. Yeah. Let them live their life. So this is what people need to understand. That's what's going to already is happening in the West, and slowly but surely it's going to happen in Africa. We are grateful with Angola. Not only did they allow gays to now freely associate and be themselves, they allowed gays also to, they've banned any hate crimes based on LGBTQ identity. So we give a big hand up to Angola, and we pray and hope the same legal trend Angola has set will be set by all African countries. And then finally, the Arab world, that's the last the last bastion to deal with when it comes to LGBTQ rights. Yes, because they value religion too much at the expense of human rights. Yes. So that's what we need to. We are in our theological channel, we are doing reform religions. We are reforming religions. We're not telling people to leave religion. We're telling people remove the hateful aspects of religion. Remove them. Do not pay attention to them, even whether it's your prophet who put them there. You have to understand the prophet was in a very ancient time. That's why if you can't understand time, you have a mental disorder. Yes, if you can't understand that Moses was a prophet who lived in a time when there was no Facebook, no internet. If I tell you that and you still can't understand it, then you're mad. Yes, it's as simple as that. Because what that's supposed to tell you is that that person is deficient of something you have. You have technology right now. You have answers. You have more answers than Moses. That makes you greater than Moses. Even you are greater than Jesus. Jesus didn't have a mobile phone. Yes, he didn't have it. He didn't have a mobile phone. You have a mobile phone. You can search the internet. You can discuss about anything. You can read. So you are more advantageous to know things. So if you know these things and then you still are thinking like somebody who never had a mobile phone and even never thought it would ever come, then there's something wrong with your mind. All right, so let's finish the video.
Persons of interest seen on surveillance video early last Tuesday morning. No other images have come to light that show what happened.
He's been very cooperative, and we have no reason at this point to think that he's not being genuine with us.
Last night, Smollet spoke out against people who've doubted him.
The hateful rhetoric that gets passed around, it has to stop, and it has to, but guess what? It stops with the people that believe in love. We have that power.
Police say they still haven't gotten any tips in this case and say that they've poured through hours of video from surveillance cameras and at this point are, quote, making gains. Tom?
Steve Osunsami with that update tonight. Steve, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here.
Thank you, ABC News. Yes, so Smollet is there saying, for those who believe in love, we are the ones to change the world, to make it a better place, to make people understand that we love each other, be it gay, straight, bi, trans, queer, every form of love. There is no love that is wrong. There is no love that is wrong. And that's why I'm saying we are reforming religions. I'm not back in the church like the way I was in the, in the past when I was in church, I didn't understand religion. I was just swallowing it. Now, I'm back, but with an open mind and with science in my head, and I'm helping the people around me, especially in the churches, but in the church I attend, the LGBTQ affirming church, to understand the importance of reforming society. When you reform religion, you reform the society. That's the trick. If you don't reform the religion, you don't reform the society. The current society of the world is a reflection of the religion it has. Just know that. And if a religion is very weak, which is what Paul complained about religion, it will not produce the fruits. Religion has always been telling people, be good, be good. People are not becoming good. Why? The problem is not the people. It is the religion. It's not understanding human nature. You see, the best type of religion or the best philosophical system for me now is secularism. Because secularism understands human nature. It is very scientific. Now, how is it scientific? In secularism, courts will forever be the institutions to solve problems. Whether there'll be an earthquake or not, they will be always courts. Policemen will be on the ground to enforce law. That is a secularism system. So, how have they understood human nature? They have understood humans. There are some humans who habitually make mistakes. You see? And as humans, sometimes you can pass the red light. Then you say, oh, I won't do it again. Then a few months later, you pass it again. Oh, I passed the red light. You see? That's human nature. We forget, we repeat certain mistakes over and over again. You see? So secularism understands that, and so they just tell you, no, if you break the law, the court is there and you're found out, you'll go to court and you answer for the charge and it's done. It's as simple as that. But religious systems, they'll tell you, don't sin. If you sin, cut your hand. Like what happens in Islamic countries, if you are a thief, they chop your hand off. Now, ask yourself, why is this person stealing? And why is the other person not stealing? Did he eat? Is he poor? Where does he live? These are the questions you need to ask yourself before you chop off someone's hand. Because when you chop off someone's hand, now how will he work so that he doesn't steal? You're even making him a beggar. You see? And then if he can't beg, because when his hand is cut off, everyone knows he's a thief, you are killing him slowly. Why don't you just kill him? Yeah. Rather than chop off his hand and then now he can't work, then now he's begging, then people can't give him food because you're a thief. So he goes there, he starts dying slowly and then dies of hunger. Yet, if you kept his hand, he would have said sorry, compensated for what he has stolen, or return what he has stolen, go and now work hard, go and get a job. He still has his hands intact and he will never steal again. It's as simple. That's now the secular system. That's how it is run. Or sometimes Christian system, Judeo-Christian. Because the secular system of today works very hand in hand with Judeo-Christian system. So that's how I would solve something like theft. Not like, in China, they even do what's called the death penalty. They shoot you. And I'm wondering, why are you shooting someone who has taken? Tell him to return it. Because what's so important to me is not him. It's not him. It is the thing he took. He took something of value. If he can return it, I don't need his life. He can go on and live. What we want is what he took. But now imagine someone steals, and then instead of you getting what he stole, you are killing him. That's just a sign you just want to kill him. You don't want the thing he took. You see? So this is what we are trying to do. Reform religions, reform philosophies, to be more understanding, understand the problem for you to solve it. And that's why I've said secular systems are good. They have solved it. They understand human nature will forever be imperfect. Forever. That is it. Human nature is not perfect. Religious systems, they believe we get perfect and perfect. No, not everybody becomes perfect. Yes, and even those who become perfect, who think now they are perfect, one day they will make a mistake. Yes, it's evident. Spend time with these people who are perfect, you know. One time they'll make a mistake and say, oh my God, I just blundered. You see, he has made a mistake. So, but his system was saying that you are now perfect. You will never make a mistake. You are holy. You will never have any problem. No. Human nature is imperfect. So let's reform the world better by better. Sorry to Jussie, and he's gonna get fine. And I know his incident should be a point. It should create discussion about hate crime in the world and everywhere where LGBTQ persons are found.